So Millie loves to play ball, but she will chase it and retrieve it and bring it back to you, but she will not drop it. Like, she really wants you to, like, go in her mouth and get it. She won't bite you, but she wants you to pry it out of her mouth.
Sure.
She thinks it's funny. Well, it's not the way we should play the game, Millie.
And it's not enjoyable. So I know a lot of people enjoy using fetch as enrichment for their dog in the bonding time, which is great. But if their dog doesn't release the ball or whatever toy they're playing with, it becomes really unenjoyable for us as the human quite quickly. So I like to kind of flip the human's brain and make them think about it from the dog's perspective and think, well, what is the motivation for the dog to drop the ball, right? Because they think, oh my gosh, like, I finally got this possession, I don't want to give it up. So I like to use a trade theory, where if I'm asking them to release the ball, I'm going to give them something of equal or greater value in order for them to release whatever they have in their mouth. Eventually, I'm then going to put them releasing the ball or whatever's in their mouth on cue. And then it becomes, I ask them to release the ball, and then the reward or the trade becomes that I pick the ball up and throw it again. But it's a little bit of a process.
Step by step.
Yep, step-by-step process. This is also fantastic. I talked earlier in the interview about if your dog steals things in the home, and then it becomes the chase me game. So a lot of times when dogs are bored, they don't really even care about what they have in their mouth. It's not that they're desiring the tennis shoe. It's that they know every time they pick up the tennis shoe and then they say, I have the tennis shoe, the chase me game starts. So it's like a button that gets you to turn on for the chase me game. So
they're smart.
So this is the first step to working on the releasing and also the bringing of whatever items your dog has in its mouth, whatever the context is. So Millie, this is a great example. Whenever you're training, if you do not give the dog enough stimulus or enough reward, it's very often that they're going to leave. She was bored, but she couldn't find anything better to do, so lucky for us, she's back. Okay, what's this?
She loves her balls.
What I'm going to try first to do is I'm going to try trading with two of the same toy. We didn't have the identical toys. So ideally, these balls would be the same color, right? So that would be an equal value trade for the dog. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick little demonstration. I'm going to give this to Millie. She's going to get it. She's going to bring it over. Come here, mamas. Go ahead. I'm going to show her this one.
I think she thinks her color.
Okay, so she likes pink.
Oh,
so
she dropped it.
Yes, good girl. And then this one goes. What you got? Good. Yes.
She dropped.
Good. What's this? Yes. So Millie's wicked smart.
Yeah.
And she's figuring out
what's happening here.
She's figuring out when I drop it, the other one plays. It's okay. We're gonna let her wait it out. What's this? Yes! Good girl. So then from here,
that's amazing.
Where we're gonna go. Good. Now look at, she's really got it down. So she's like, as soon as I get this ball out of my mouth, the next one comes, and it's the chase game that Millie enjoys. Millie, what you got? Let me see your balls. Good job. Drop. Come here. So there, she wasn't, come here. Okay, so this doesn't have enough value right now. So this is where I'm gonna pull out my beloved chicken.
Oh,
yes!
Oh,
good girl! So that would be an example of something better than another ball, right? So in order to put because she had a better response to that, that's what I'm gonna use to put a cue.
Okay.
Yes! Good girl! Excellent! And then the game can start again.
She slides out from her surgery.
Come on! Good girl. So as she comes,
brings it back.
I'm gonna say, come here. Drop.
Nope.
It's okay. So this can happen. I'm just gonna ignore it. Yes, good girl. And then the minute that she releases, I'm gonna mark it with a yes, and the game starts again. So if you ask your dog to do something, a lot of people will sit there. Come here, Millie. What you got? You got a toy. Good girl. Where's your ball? Come on. Good job. Come on. Come here.
She wants to get it to squeak, I think.
What you got? Good girl. And then the
good.
reward. Excellent. Good girl. Done. Then I'm going to give her a few pieces of chicken so that I can talk to you guys for a moment and explain what went on there. Excellent. So obviously I'm taking the balls away now. So I'm going to kind of give her a jackpot of chicken to say, you know, thank you. And it wasn't all a loss for you giving up your ball. Because if you don't end with something like that where they get a large reward at the end in exchange for you taking the balls, dogs can get really possessive and really obsessed with the balls quickly because it's like, I don't ever want to give this up. The game ends. So yes, the game's ending, but look at this jackpot of chicken that you got. So that's kind of the trade-off, and it really helps keep your dog releasing the ball on command and helps with resource guarding in the long run.
Amazing. She learned that fast.
Good girl. That was excellent.
Is that normal that fast?
It totally depends. As you saw, it wasn't as quick with the balls, right? Because that was an equal trade, or she may have thought one of the colors was more exciting.
She well, pink's her color, clearly.
Pink is your thing, right? But when I went to the chicken, I was offering her a higher value, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you had 4 quarters and I offered you a $100 bill, you drop the 4 quarters and take the $100 bill, right?
Absolutely.
If you had 4 quarters and I went to give you $1, you might say,
it's the same.
Well, it's the same, and I like quarters because there's more of them, or however you rationed it, right?
Right.
So when I'm adding that drop cue, I'm going to use always a higher value thing, so I make sure I get the behavior when I ask for it.
So now you don't need. Will she do it without the chicken or another ball?
So eventually, the idea is that she will do it without the chicken. However, we're just adding a cue to the behavior at this point.
Which was drop.
So it was. We're going to demonstrate it one more time.
Okay.
She has the balls. She brings it
training.
over. Yes. Lauren's in just as much training, if not more training.
So if I run after the ball,
then Millie. You know, because it's important. I know I can get Millie to drop the ball. I know I can get Millie to do everything you want her to do, right? But I'm not here every day. So when I walk out,
yes, you are moving in.
So
forgot that part.
So I don't care what I can do with Millie while I'm here.
That's what I can do.
care what you can do when I walk out the door. That's what's important, right?
Sure.
And I want everybody, the dog, yourself, everybody to feel empowered with the training that they're getting.
Okay.
So again, we're gonna go through the steps. So first of all, she has the ball. I offer the chicken. As she's releasing the ball, I'm going to say the word drop.
Okay.
And then I'm going to mark it with yes. So the yes tells her as she drops it, that was the right behavior, that was good, and this is the reason why you're getting the chicken. So using the mark, the yes takes a snapshot for the dog and says that moment is why you are getting paid. Okay. So what happens is the dog you say drop, the dog drops it, you're fumbling around for the treat, the dog sneezes, the dog lays on its side, then you give it the treat, then you picked up the ball.
It's confusing.
And the dog's like, am I getting paid because I sneezed, because I rolled on my side, because I went for the ball again? You know, what is it? So it makes it really clear, and then adding the cue and pairing the behavior and the cue together goes so much quicker.
Reinforces.
Yes, there's a 66% scientifically proven increase in time into which the cue will be paired with the behavior when you use a marker
together,
such as yes, or you can pick any word that you want, but I like
so
yes.
We're going with drop and yes.
Exactly.
So when she drops, I say yes and then give her the treat.
Exactly. That's perfect. Millie, come here. We're gonna do it one more time. We're gonna do a quick demo. What you got? What's this? Oh my goodness.
It's the pink one.
Oh, nice. Come here, Mel.
She normally can catch them.
Come on. She says it's been a long day. I'm ready. Come here. Drop. Yes. Good girl.
So you did.
What's this?
Oh, good catch.
Come here. Drop. Yes. Good girl.
Look how fast she's doing it.
Very nice. Now I'm going to kind of wait and not hold the chicken out and see if she brings it to me and wants to drop it. She may or she may not. It just shows me where she's at. If she doesn't, I will give her the chicken. I'm going to wait. Come here, Millie. Come here. What you got?
She wants it to squeak, I can tell.
It's okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Just by you reaching for it.
Good girl.
Just.
What you got? Good. Drop. Yes. Good girl. So if you notice, I'm saying drop as it comes out of her mouth, which is super important.
The timing.
Yep, the timing is really important. Jump. Yes.
So that was quick.
Good girl. Excellent.
She was even gonna lay down.
Good girl. Nice. And then end with my little jackpot, my little celebration, because I took the ball away and the game's ending. But it doesn't mean that we need to get crazy about the resource. Okay.
So what do we call that one? The release?
Yeah, so that would be teaching. I would call it teaching an out, but you can use any word you want. Give, drop, out, pineapple. Doesn't matter. Just as long as you're consistent that every time you want the behavior, you use the same word, and then every time they give you the correct behavior, you mark it with a yes, and then every time you say yes, you follow with a reward.
Perfect.
Cool.
Yes.
Love it. Great.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that was easy.
Okay, that was our first big lesson
Yeah.
in action, right? You saw it live. This is no joke. She knows what she's doing. Or I just have a very brilliant dog. One of their
I think it's a combo. She
She
makes it look easy. She makes me look good, I should say.
Yes, she's good at that. She makes me look good too.
She promised me the dog was smart though. It's the only reason I showed up. Just kidding. No, I like the good and bad and ugly because the more that pops up, the more learning opportunity that we're gonna have for you guys. So.
Exactly. So she's not perfect yet. So this is only like her first day.
Yep.
So when you come back, we're gonna go into some deeper things. And if people have comments on this and want to see certain things, reach out to me so we can set that up. And so I can ask Coach Carly like what we would do in that case. So
sure.
Like
and
my
if
case,
and if Millie doesn't do it, we can always feature another dog too
yeah,
if we needed
absolutely.
to. So yep.
I don't know. She likes the spotlight, so I don't know
does.
if she's gonna give up that. But the street thing, running in the street, is huge. That was good about dropping the ball because that's.
Yep, we're gonna do
game.
Doorbell behavior.
Yes,
people
when someone
and
comes over.
greeting and yes, and just calm with people in the house. All types of fun stuff. But we'd love to hear what you guys want to see also.
Absolutely. Okay, so remember, be strong, be fierce, and be you. Ready? Boom! Boom! Thanks for watching, and if you liked what you saw and you don't want to miss more, make sure you hit the red button that says subscribe. That's right, subscribe, and also hit the bell so you don't miss any of my fabulous, awesome videos coming up. Okay, I'll see you guys real soon, and remember, be strong, be fierce, and be you. Boom.